My name is Ellis Hunter, and I'm here to advocate for Dance Marathon at the University of South Carolina. Uh, you may know about Dance Marathon or have heard the name. They do a lot of things on Green Street, and they're kind of like a club, but they're actually the largest student run philanthropic organization at the University of South Carolina. Um, you may know about them, but you probably don't know exactly what they support. They're really just trying to get people to give money and support the Prism Health Children's Hospital and affect the lives of children in Columbia, South Carolina. This hospital is it houses children that have long-term diseases or long-term ailments, mostly cancer, which is a lot of what I'm going to talk about today. And what this organization really does is they get people to pledge money or give money and join the marathon, where it's really just kind of a full day of dancing, but it's not necessarily a competition. Um, and you don't even need the ability to dance, is what they say. Most dancers are they're taught dances throughout the event, and they're also visited by miracle families who share their touching stories of how they were cured at the hospital and how this helped a ton. Um, and I actually can share my own experience. My best friend when I was a kid was diagnosed with cancer, and it was detrimental. My parents had a tough time telling me. I had a tough time to understand because I didn't want to lose him, and I wasn't exactly sure how big of a deal cancer was. Everyone talked about cancer as like a sure death thing. I didn't really think it could be beaten, things like that. My grandmother had cancer, and unfortunately, she died while I was really young. So, things like that, I was really scared of my best friend getting cancer and having to go through his stages where I didn't see him very much. And whenever I saw him, his head was shaved and things like that. It really took a toll, but I found a way to be the best friend I could be. And he kind of broke down sometimes because he was nervous and things like that. But attending the Children's Hospital in Columbia, I'm from Columbia, South Carolina, so um, this is actually I'm actually very familiar with this hospital. It didn't used to be a Prisma; it used to be a Park Ridge, but I used to visit him weekly, and attending there, he actually got better within the next couple of years, and we were able to hang out regularly again, and he was very happy. I was so relieved. Um, Anytime you don't lose your best friend is always nice. Um, but just going through that whole ordeal kind of gives me my own unique perspective on cancer and the treatment of children at hospitals and how this should be funded. Um, I support Dance Marathon. I think what they're doing is amazing. Um, just having these children, their lives being affected at very young ages, is just a rough thing to go through. So, giving the most amount of money and support that we can to organizations like this and um, hospitals like this is just could be life changing for some families who may or may not lose their children so young. So, I am here to ask you today that maybe you might support this dance marathon, this cause, and even just look into it yourself. Fundraising is a key part, and while you don't, I'm not telling you you have to give money to this organization, but this organization could really use it, and it's just a good thing to do, and I think could really help. And um, if you believe that is as detrimental as I do and could cause so much hurt, just a good way to help out is to give money. Thank you.